Hello, Sarah Barton here at Angel Cuddle Trails with a quick video. It's something that I was introduced to last year, probably about this time last year actually, and I have been using it since, and it is very relevant for what is going on this year. And it's about devices, our smart devices and so on, telephones, computers, any devices like that, that maybe are using Wi-Fi or the various waves that are put out there for us. And also, of course, increasingly there's the 5G, 4G even, 5G, 6G, Q waves, V waves, polarization, all these different waves that are affecting us spiritually, physically. So last year I was introduced to this process by Virginia Rounds Griffiths, and she said that she would like it to be shared, so that's what I'm doing now. I meant to share it last year, but different things came up, and I thought this year we can still share it and still do it. It is important for us. So one of the processes is a luminous square, and one is an electric violet sphere, nearly falling down the bank. So I have got the words here written down that she used. The wording is not necessarily important, it's the intention that is important. But I have got her wording here: use it for devices, use it for the smart meters that they're forcing people to have, which are not good news. And when you're driving around and you see the towers with the 5G, etc. on them, you can put this protection to actually it deactivates the negative energy and neutralizes, so that we are left with energy, loving energy that is good for all on the planet, including the planet. So I'll read out to you the luminous square. So for example, this is for a device, or as I say, if you buy a tower, I'll give some examples in a minute of how I've used it. So the luminous square. As I intend the luminous square to surround this device and all other similar devices, I ask the energy of the luminous square to deactivate, neutralize, and scramble all negative frequencies and vibrations held within this and similar devices via the source of all that is through the 0-point field. Now, in other videos, I've spoken about 0-point and so on, so we won't go into big detail there on that, but this, I mean, I do this with my computer, my phone, and it just feels, just saying it, intending it feels better, but You can feel the energy. I connect above and below before doing it. I will share actually this process, the wording, I will share on the blog post. And once you've done that, neutralizing, you then can go to the next process, which is the electric violet sphere. I now superimpose the electric violet sphere over the luminous square to completely contain all energies being held within the luminous square. So any energy emitting from this device from this time forward is harmonious with all Mother Earth's sentient beings. And so it is. Do you feel that? Do you feel that loving energy? Now, I'll give you some examples of when I've used it. As I say, I use it on my laptop, my phone, my tablet, and I'm in the house, or if I'm visiting somewhere, I'll do it there so that it includes the devices wherever I am too. When I visited my daughter, who has a new house that they had built, the only option they had was to have a smart meter. They couldn't have anything else. So when I was there, I neutralized the smart meter, the Linky as they're called in France. And actually my daughter came into the kitchen area. She said to me, "Mummy, what are you doing?" I said, "Oh, I'm just neutralizing your smart meter." And she went, "Oh, okay," and walked off again as if to say, "Of course you are." It's Mummy. But I find it very powerful. I actually do it for the whole village, because even though I haven't had a smart meter put in, most people in the village have actually had their meters changed. So I actually stand in the village and do it for the whole village on the smart meters. And another time, I'll just tell you one more, is when I went with a friend last year in October. We went to Alet-les-Bains, and we went to a little hamlet that is about 5 kilometers away from Alet, and it's called Saint-Sever. And when we were up there, we were feeling all this different energy. It was making us dizzy, and there was lots of energy, and my pendulum actually did the opposite to how it usually is for positive and negative. It actually did it the opposite way round, swung round the opposite way to usual, which was quite amazing. It was a bit strange for me, and I expected it to do its usual, and it did it exactly the opposite. But there was lots and lots of energy actually in the church. Well, when we came out of the church, we went for a little walk, and there were these towers with the big dishes and so on them, very close by. So I think all the energies were converging. But I did the luminous square and the electric violet sphere on the towers that were there too, because really needed to release some of that energy that was affecting us and obviously was affecting the whole area. And what I do for the towers, I have different wording. Now, I can't remember if I came up with this wording or whether it was something similar to what Virginia said. But as I say, it's the intention that is important, not the wording particularly, but the intention to neutralize and harmonize. So this is some more wording that I use for the towers. I request to have the luminous square set over every single tower within my 10-mile radius. And on top of the luminous square, I ask for an electric violet sphere to contain all energies that are not of love, and to neutralize all of these energies now. And I do that often anyway, not just when I see the towers. I actually set that intention and keep neutralizing, because that energy is very strong. The 5G is a military weapon, you know, so that shows you the strength of it. And they are putting up more and more of the towers. And you know, someone told me that they could bring you to your knees with just the flick of a switch. It really is a military weapon. So that's what they're putting out there and surrounding us with. They're pumping out all these waves and the frequencies, so we can set the intention. And also another thing that I do is surround myself with violet and sky blue, you know, around myself, the light around myself, the energy around myself, rings, coronas actually, like all the way around me, all around my auric field, so that that's again helping to neutralize the negative energies and bring the energies in harmony with nature, which is what we are. So I think that's about it on that bit. I did just want to do the quick revocation statement. So I'm trying to keep this still. I'm sorry if I keep bobbing about. I revoke consent across all time and space, expressed or implied, for any agenda, manipulation, any service to self-control, system, program, influence, or any energy that does not align to my divine rights as a sovereign free being. And so it is. And that was a statement shared by Darius Barazande. I hope I said his name correctly. Okay, so I will love you and leave you with that. I'll do a quick ho'oponopono to finish with, and just say to you that if you would like to contact me about this or anything else, I love to hear from you. You can do that at Sarah with a H -Barton.com. I love to hear from you. I love to connect with you. We connect for a reason. So, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. I love and forgive myself. I loves and forgives myself. Many blessings, angel cuddles, bisous from the hot south of France. I may even be glowing here. Bisous.